cosa guardo?
Hey world, it's Shira, and today I wanted to talk about the second Attack on Titan movie, Attack on Titan, End of the World. Dun, dun, dun. If you haven't watched my first review, or my review of the first movie, just click here. It'll link you to it. It's pretty long, but if you are curious as to what's going on, it's worth it. Click, like it, you know. But now let's talk about the second movie. So if you don't know, both movies came out about a month apart, and this one came out September 19th. September 19th, I went to see it on opening night, and I kind of had life going on, and I couldn't do the review until now. But let's get right to it. Sorry about that. Is this movie good? No, it's not. It's really bad. It's okay. So if the first movie was kind of like, it had its moments, really good moments, and then some terrible moments, this one has mostly bad moments and terrible moments. It's painful to watch. It's just, I don't know what was going on. It's really short, so that's a good point, I guess. It's 80 minutes, and you're just sitting there, and it's like, please tell me this is not happening. This is just not. No. There are a few points I'll go over. The first one being this creature, Mikasa, and the destruction of her character. The second would be certain stylistic choices that they decided to go with that I disagree with. And the third being, I really hope this is not part of the manga. Alright, so point one, Mikasa Ackerman, and why they decided to destroy her, I don't know. Basically, in the first movie, there were already signs that they did not want to go with the original Mikasa version. As I mentioned before, I really didn't mind them making Mikasa and Eren an actual couple. I really didn't mind. It's a good way to just explain something that's way too complicated to explain in a movie. And it was just an easy cop-out, but it worked. But in the second movie, right, she just... In the anime, in the manga, Mikasa is a really strong character, right? She's tough, she's dedicated, she has convictions. Her convictions may be wrong. Her only goal in life is just to protect Eren, but you know what? She does it. She does it well. And she's tough, you know? She's not cute, she's not sweet, she's not anything. She's just Mikasa. She's pretty unique in the whole anime landscape. And, you know, she's tough, but she's not sexualized or overly sexualized, let's say that. But she's also not super cutesy and innocent. And so it's kind of a weird place for her to be, I guess, in the anime world. A girl who's not sexualized and is not adorable. What is that? Yeah, but then in the first scene you see in the first movie is of her hanging laundry. And then she's all super cute, and in the second movie, it just keeps going. She becomes like a damsel in distress. She always needs to be saved. It's like, isn't she supposed to be like one of the best fighters? She is supposed to be one of the best fighters. Why is she always in danger? Like, more than others, let's just say that. It's just weird. I didn't get that at all. And I was really disappointed. Because even though she's not actually my favorite character, she is a very interesting character. And I think she's worth recreating with the amount of respect you would any other character. Alright, now point two. Stylistic choices. The whole movie is set pretty much in one location, except for another scene that takes place in another location. That was a smart sentence, wasn't it? Basically, it all takes place in the ruins of the broken wall and things and their mission, and that's fine. But then there's a certain scene that happens, and I don't want to give it too much information, but if you know the story, you know that there is a special titan, and then there's another special titan. And this other special titan is not the one that you are used to in the anime and manga. Just, I guess, spoiler. Spoiler. And they fight. And then you get this Power Rangers type of scene. And it's just the weirdest thing. And I can't explain it without spoiling. So, spoiler alert, spoiler alert, spoiler alert. Come back in this amount of minutes or seconds. Basically, you have Eren in the Special Titan fighting, right? And it's like he's kind of looking like a pilot from a mecha anime suddenly. Like you see him talking, and it's like he's not actually moving because he's locked in there. But like, I don't need to see him inside. He's not interesting. I want to see the giant titan. And you see the person he's fighting, and that person also. You see them like talking. Well, not to each other because Titan, they go gah gah, but but you see them like conversing, like I'm gonna kick your ass type thing. It's like you're not gonna do this. It's like, what is going on? Why is this happening? I did not come here to see Power Rangers or like I don't want to say I didn't come to see Evangelion, but I guess it kind of is. But why? I don't know. Point 3. I really, really hope it's not in manga. I only watched the anime version. I did not read the manga. And so I am all caught up until the end of the anime and not further on. So when I was watching the movie, there was a lot of things where I was like, is this actually part of the manga? Or are they just making it up? And the entire time I was just really, really hoping they were making it up because it was just so bad. It's like these secrets that they were revealing. They were closing the story, basically. The plot of both movies is basically the plot of the first season, right? A little bit less than the first season, but giving the entire story of how the Titans came to be and what are those special Titans? Where do they come from? How did they happen? What is going on? They're trying to give all of these answers that I'm not so sure the manga has given yet. And I mean, I guess that's fine because you only have those 2 movies and you want to tell a whole story, which is it's good. I mean, as opposed to anime that tends to just end with a well, if you want to know more, just read the manga type thing. Yeah, it needs to have closure, but like it was so dumb. So dumb. It's just yeah, I was so confused. I was sitting there and just being like, what is going on? And not just because I don't really understand Japanese and I'm just faking it. It's just the story was weird. And it's really frustrating when they take good actors like Satomi Ishihara and Haruma Miura and even Kiko Mizuhara. She's not a bad actress. She's just like the role was over her head, but like they just gave these really poor performances and like they were better in the first movie. In the second movie, I don't know, they got lazy, they got tired. I don't know. The only person that seemed to actually have fun in the movie was Satomi Ishihara because she got a freaking bazooka and she was having a blast with it. And it was great to see her. So yeah, my review of this movie is basically don't watch it. Just don't do this to yourself. It's short, but you know what the best part is? The very best part of the movie? The credit scene. It's just not like a special after credit scene. It's just the actual credit scrolling. So instead of going from up to down, it goes down to up because you're actually climbing the wall. So that's really clever. And that's it. That's just, I don't know. So let me know in the comments what you thought of the movie if you watched it, or what are your expectations of this movie. And like, subscribe, and let me know what movies you'd like to see next. October is now. I wanted to say it's coming, but October is now. And I'm gonna review some Halloween flavored movies. And I might have a special guest with me. So please stick around and we'll have fun.